Today's headline: DOE reveals theme for 2021 National Energy Consciousness Month. Frustrated murder case filed versus police colonel in mauling that left subordinate one-eyed. Mr. Malasakit age groups in Capiz. Go helps Marikina rebuild from Ulysses. NCR numbers coding back soon. SUV hits Christmas parade, killing 5, injuring 40. DOE-backed scheme slashes power bills. Good morning. Good morning, I am Roy Pelovelio, and you are watching Tribune News on Q. Today is November 23, 2021. And here are the latest news of this Tuesday morning. The Department of Energy on Tuesday revealed the theme for this year's National Energy Consciousness Month, ahead of its month-long celebration in December. The theme? Committed to serve building a better normal by forging ahead through energy ability, security, and sustainability, underscores the energy family's unwavering resolve to bring the country closer to its energy goals amid the various domestic and international challenges being faced by the industry. Secretary Alfonso G. Cusi emphasized that the entire energy family has risen to the occasion of keeping up with these unprecedented times. They have not and will not ever allow any obstacle to hold them back from providing a brighter energy future for Filipinos. This year's theme was selected by the NECM Secretariat from a total of 24 entries that have been submitted by the department's attached agencies. The NECM, which coincides with the DOE's anniversary, provides the energy family a platform to showcase its latest milestones. It is observed annually under Proclamation Number 1427, signed by then-President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo in 2007. The policeman who lost his right eye after being mauled by an intoxicated senior officer in Bicol has filed a criminal case against the latter, the police said. Victim Master Sergeant Ricky Brabante filed a case of frustrated murder against Colonel Dolnuan Dinamling Jr. at the prosecutor's office of Legazpi City, Albay, around 4:15 p.m. Monday, according to the Bicol Regional Police. Brabante filed a case after a scheduled checkup of his eye. The regional police said it is also now preparing documents for filing an administrative case against Dinamling before the PNP Aviation Security Group, or ABSEC, his mother unit. Dinamling, who was relieved as commander of the ABSEC's regional unit in Bicol after the incident, is presently under the custody of the ABSEC in Camp Crame. Earlier on Monday, a reenactment of the mauling was conducted in Camp Semyon-Ola in the hopes of shedding more light into the incident and in compliance with the PNP Chief General Leonardo Carlos's order to give attention to the case, the regional police said. Carlos on Sunday visited both Brabante and Dinamling. The PNP chief said Dinamling admitted to him that he found 20 years ago that he has a low tolerance for alcohol. At the same time, Carlos said he seeks an explanation from Colonel Clarence Gomeac, who hosted the birthday party and drinking session in Camp Ola, where Brabante encountered the then-intoxicated Dinamling. Gomeac was relieved as commander of the Regional Mobile Force Battalion, Battalion 5 rather, after the incident. Senator Christopher Bongo, in coordination with several government agencies, provided assistance to thousands of vulnerable residents in Roxas City on 17 November as part of his commitment to boost the economic recovery of those adversely affected by the national health crisis. Go's team organized the distribution activities in the said city and assisted a total of 4,000 individuals. The team divided the beneficiaries into smaller batches in compliance with health and safety protocols. Go's team distributed snacks, masks, and vitamins. They also gave select residents new pairs of shoes, bicycles, and computer tablets to help their children in their blended learning activities. Meanwhile, Go thanked the relevant government agencies for supporting those in need as they extended assistance to help various sectoral groups cope with the challenges brought by the pandemic. Representatives from the Department of Social Welfare and Development provided the beneficiaries with financial assistance. The Department of Trade and Industry and the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority, on the other hand, determined potential beneficiaries for their livelihood and scholarship programs, respectively. As it continues to develop measures that would provide Filipinos convenient access to quality healthcare services, Go offered further assistance for residents with health concerns and encouraged them to visit the Malasakit Center at Rojas Provincial Memorial Hospital in Rojas City, where DSWD, Department of Health, Philippine Insurance Corporation, and Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office will provide necessary assistance to lower their medical expenses. The senator, who also serves as the chair of Senate Committee on Health and Demography, urged the residents to get inoculated under the government's vaccination program. Go assured that the government strives to acquire more vaccines to ensure that more Filipinos get protected against COVID-19. Go then recognized the efforts of local government leaders for supporting their constituents during these difficult times. Tribune News on Q will be back after these reminders.
Botomoto Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
Chris masaya, pagsama-sama.
Bong, yung naumpisahan ko, tapusin mo. Mga bagong highway, tulay, tren, dapat ma-enjoy na kaagad ng mga tao yan. Kailangan lahat bakunado at laging may ayuda pag kailangan. Huwag dapat magkabalik ang mga drug lords para ligtas ang pamilya. Yung ginawa mong Malasakit centers, maganda yan. Padamihin mo pa. Magkasama tayo. Tayo ang nagsimula, tuloy-tuloy lang. Bong.
Botomoto Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
Chris masaya, pagsama-sama.
We're back on Tribune News on Q. Senator Christopher Bongo assured Typhoon Ulysses victims in Marikina City that he'll provide them additional support to rebuild. On a visit on 19 November, his team provided meals and masks to 309 residents and gave select residents new shoes and bicycles for traveling, as well as computer tablets for their children's educational needs. The Department of Social Welfare and Development also, meanwhile, provided livelihood assistance under its Sustainable Livelihood Program. In a video message, Go assured the victims that his office will continue to work with key partners to support recovery efforts. He encouraged local authorities to reach out to him should they need help in obtaining assistance from the national government. The senator also offered medical assistance to any poor or indigent patient. He advised them to avail the services of any of the Malasakit centers in Metro Manila, including the one at the Amang Rodriguez Memorial Medical Center in the city, where they may conveniently avail of medical assistance offered by the government. Go is the principal author and sponsor of the Malasakit Centers Act of 2019, which primarily aims to help financially incapacitated patients by reducing their hospital bills to the lowest possible amount. Metro Manila mayors comprising the governing body in the capital region are expected to decide soon on whether to bring back the Unified Vehicular Volume Reduction Program or the number coding scheme. This, as the Metropolitan Manila Council and its implementation arm, the Metropolitan Manila Development Authority or MMDA, are seeing vehicular volume increasing on the roads of the National Capital Region. MMDA Public Affairs Acting Director Sharon Hentalian said the agency is considering several recommendations on the possible re-implementation of the scheme if ordered by the MMC. Hentalian said the recommendations shall be put before the mayors in the next MMC meeting. Whatever scheme will be implemented must be approved by the mayors, she said. In a TV interview, MMDA Director Noemi Recio said the UVVRP or any other traffic reducing scheme may be implemented by late November or early December once recommended by the MMDA and approved by the MMC. The options being considered include number coding during morning peak hours from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., afternoon to evening peak hours from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., and for the whole day from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. The reason for the possible re-implementation of the scheme is the increasing traffic in the NCR heading into the Christmas season, Recio said. In our foreign news, a vehicle plowed into a Christmas parade in the U.S. state of Wisconsin on Sunday, killing 5 people and injuring at least 40 people, police said. Officials were still gathering information on the incident, which occurred just after 4:30 p.m. as spectators in the town of Waukesha, a Milwaukee suburb, watched the annual tradition. The number of people killed and injured may change as we collect additional information, Thompson added. He said no further information will be released until families have been notified. A total of 11 adults and 12 children were taken to 6 area hospitals, Fire Chief Stephen Howard told reporters. During the incident, an officer fired at the SUV in an attempt to stop it, the authorities added. Schools will not open Monday, and roads will remain closed, Thompson said, while the investigation is continuing. According to bystanders and footage, the SUV sped into the parade behind the school marching band. The Manila Electric Company said strict compliance to the competitive selection process in procurement of Power Supply Agreement or PSA significantly lowered prices of electricity in its franchise area. The Department of Energy or DOE has aggressively pushed for the strict enforcement of a scheme that includes or induces rather lower electricity costs by obtaining the lowest and most efficient power source. Meralco Vice President and Head of Corporate Communications, Joe Saldarriaga, said in the Daily Tribune morning show Gising Na that the process resulted to billions of pesos in annual savings for customers. Meralco said the overall rate for a typical household went up by 0.325 centavos per kilowatt hour to 9.4630 per kilowatt hour in November, as against the 9 peso and 0.1374 centavos per kilowatt hour in the previous month. Meanwhile, residential households consuming 200 kilowatt hours will see a 65 peso increase in their monthly power bills, while those consuming 300 kilowatt hour, 400 kilowatt hour, and 500 kilowatt hour will see their bills go up by 98 pesos, 130 pesos, and 163 pesos, respectively.
Boto mo to, Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
Chris masaya, pagsama-sama. Ang Daily Tribune may digital shows na din. Dahil sa mas lumalaki at mas lumalakas nating tribu, handog sa inyo ng Daily Tribune ang mga programang magbibigay buhay araw-araw. Be informed at mag-good vibes tuwing umaga sa programang Gising Na. Be updated sa news and happenings sa Tribune News on Cue. Mas kilalanin pa natin ang mga paborito nyong atleta sa programang The Athletes Tribune. Alamin ang latest entertainment sa programang What's Up. Ma-inspire sa mga kwentong hatid ng Perfect. Search lang ang Daily Tribune sa inyong Facebook at Tribune Now on YouTube. See you there mga katribu!
Boto mo to, Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
Chris masaya, pagsama-sama.
We're back on Tribune News on Cue. Baguio City is welcoming tourists this month of November and even early December to take part in the Ibagiw Creative Arts Festival. Organized by the Baguio Creative Council in partnership with other agencies like the Department of Tourism, the Ibagiw Festival is full of cultural and creative events that will not only entertain you, but certainly teach you a thing or two. Other exhibits are established too, as well as trade fairs where you can purchase locally made souvenirs, which are perfect for the upcoming season of giving. The cultural event can be found at the Berkeley School in Baguio City, where you are welcome to support their local creatives. That wraps up the stories this morning. Before we go, we would like to thank the following: Mary Kay, the SM Store, the Department of Tourism, Araneta Center, MG Motors, Hina Motors, Security Bank, and Overseas Community Affairs Council member Alan Lin of Republic of China for their continued support. Again, this is Roy Pelovelio on Tribune News on Cue, reminding you that we only have 32 days until Christmas. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good morning.
Catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. Download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store for iOS and Google Play for Android to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune invites you to join its vibrant community, Katribu, to get updates on the hottest news on politics, business, sports, lifestyle, and entertainment. Emoticons of the Tribune mascot Tarsito are available on our community Viber.